The do part of cue-do review involves the linking steps. The linking steps spell frame, and they direct students to work through the frame from top to bottom. As you work with students, you're going to be filling in the device, and you're going to honor your students' voices by using their words. So the device you co-create with students is never going to exactly match the device that you planned ahead of time. However, you always have a device that you planned ahead of time so that you know what kinds of probing questions you might need to ask students to make sure that the critical information is presented on this frame for them to take with them and study from. Right? You're going to start with the key topic, and that should be what students are learning about. For instance, if I use my outer planet frame example, I might say, what have we been learning about this week? And my students might say space, and I might say a little more specifically, and they might say planets. And then I might say, even more specific than that, what type of planets? And then they would hopefully tell me outer planets. Then we would look at the is about bubble. What are outer planets all about? How can we define outer planets, or how do we know something is an outer planet? And then my students would hopefully give me some more information that outer planets are about the planets that are outside the asteroid belt, are further from the sun. Maybe they might tell me that they're cooler. So they would start bringing in some of those details that I have already defined for them. After that, I might reveal the main ideas. Now, revealing the main ideas and talking about essential details can be cyclical. So you might reveal all of the main ideas first, and then maybe students would gather some of the essential details on their own from a text or from their notes, and then you would come back and discuss them. You also might just reveal one main idea and then talk essential details, then the second main idea, and then go over essential details. So you have some agency in how you want to reveal those to students and how you want to move through them. I often release students to find the essential details on their own after we discuss the is about and the main ideas. It's good when you do the essential details to have the vertical organization of the main ideas, but also add horizontal organization. So for the planets, I like to tell my students that okay, the main ideas are going to be the 4 outer planets. And then across the first row of essential details, I want to see information about the temperature of those planets because that's part of the standard. So I know that the students need to pick out some critical information about how the temperature of those planets can compare to the inner planets. And then I might say the second row, I want you to pull out essential details about the gravity on those planets, and so on, making sure that they have organization vertically and horizontally. After the students have filled in the essential details and we've discussed them together, we're going to do a so what? What's important to understand about that? And that's what brings it back to the student's self. Why is this important to you? And this is where we're going to discuss as a class why this is important, and then help students to come up with a reason why it's important to them. So this helps you involve the students, focuses the attention on the learning, and then the last part of the linking steps is the E for the extension. You always want to have an extension where you use the frame to do something. And that extension could be as simple as having students rank which main idea is most important, or organize the essential details. It might be to have them go back and check off information that they're sure about or that they understand, and circle information that they need more time with to be comfortable. It could be writing questions. It could be answering a question. But it's something that requires the student to go back and look at this frame device again.